Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good morning. Today we will continue our lessons on the subject of critical and creative thinking. So today topics is about creative thinking. So the learning outcome of at the end of the lesson, students be able to identify the basic principle of creative thinking skill to solve daily problem, and the second is to give feedback on issue related to the development of creative thinking skill. So I'm sure that you understand what is the definitions of creativity, because you can refer many books and many articles about the creativity. So the creativity is the development of idea about products, practices, services, or procedures that are novel and potentially useful to the organizations. So the creativity means you must cover all. And to be creative, you must understand the importance of time, the importance of hard workings, and the importance on thinking, especially on mental energy. Without that, your creativity can be killer and fails. So, how to compare the creative person and non-creative persons? What and how are their difference? First is personality traits. This is important because you have your father, your mother, maybe your grandfather. This is a personality trait that maybe it will be with you. Example, your grandfather is a great leader, great managers. This is will be with you. And you just develop it and make it perform. The second is cognitive, how you think, the creativity skill, because skill is very important. And the third one is knowledge, how the knowledge, the cognitive part and the psychomotor part. And last one, the intrinsic motivation, the effective and how you can motive and action toward to be the creative person. So this is a figure that you must understand. Whatever to be a creative people in organizations, in university, in working environments, you must be excellent on personality traits. You can read it, and from there, you also must understand about cognitive creativity skills, and you must have domain-specific knowledge and intrinsic motivations towards a creative person. This is important and to be a creative people. So what is the personality trait of creative people? First, you must be persistent. The second one is self-confident, and third one is must be independent. Whatever in the university, you cannot be depends only to the lecturer. You can be more what we call diversity thinking. You can use so many style of getting resources, communications, and so on and so forth. Attraction to complexity, tolerance of ambiguity, and be intuitiveness. And one more, the important thing is you also must have broad interests. Interest to be good engineers, excellent engineers, fantastic ideas. That is organization need now. When you have so many interests, the interest can be developed in the industries, in the organization, and from that you can help the organizations, especially university, industry, organization, to achieve the vision and the mission or goal of the organization. Second, agentic. Third one is, just now you can read it. And one more is to be cognitive part, thinking part, knowledge part. You must think creatively, generally, engage in divergent thinking, suspend judgment, and so on and so forth. And one more, the domain specific is 4. They have 4. One is education. Your education in university, from your primary, secondary, and university. And from there, when you go to the working environments, you must be trained. So training and development. And from there, you get the experience. And from there also, you have contextual knowledge towards to be a creative person. How can the organization foster create? As I told you, that's depend on individuals, the workers, the employees, and the employers. So whatever who nowadays organization will hire the creative and diverse workforce on the creative person. Without that, it's very difficult because the lack of resources, lack of challenging, unclear organizational goals. And to be creative, you must set your own goal and towards your organization goals, and you must have diverse teams and recognize and reward and create the rights organizational culture. And you must understand they have 5 management style and creativity, and it's related. One is encourage risk-taking. Second is provide autonomy. Encourage productivity, sweet equity, supportive supervisions, climates, and work group. And the important is, as I told you, participative leadership. You be a workers or employees, you must have leadership. You be a middles management also must have leadership, and top management also you must have leadership. This is part of the management style and creativity that you must understand on creative skill. So another one is organization design and creativity. Be flexible. The organization must be flexible, and that will be promote the internal and external interaction, especially communication between outsider and the close contact with the internal and external customers. So how the creativity skill? First is excessive focus on extrinsic motivation. You not only focus on extrinsic, also your intrinsic part. So limit set by superiors, that means you are not freedom to give ideas and so on, so forth, and critical evaluation, close controlling supervisions, competition in low situation, control of decision making, and control information. These will kill your creativity killers. And you must understand the parts of stage of the process. One is stages of the creative process. First is illumination. What is illumination meaning? Mean that you must have idea, you must get the resources, you must get the knowledge. From there you prepare to be creative. You must understand the factor. What is the idea? What is a positive, negative? What is creativity on that idea? Then the third one is incubation. You can conclude it, and from there you bring it to the final stage. It is a what? After incubation is you must verify verification. That's important. Verification is part of the creative process. And there are two techniques. This is very important. First is brainstorming rules. As I told you, what, where, when, who, why, and how. That called Pi, W, and 1H. You must express on the discussions, and from there you must focus your target, your vision and missions, and organizational vision and mission, and you must look at the criticism. You must produce many ideas, and from then you can expand on other people's ideas. And the last one is brain writings. You can hybrid individual and group brainstorming and produce more idea than brainstorming. Then from there you can use the what we call as a tool of creative thinking, such as mind mapping, such as six-head thinking by De Bono, and maybe you can use Scamper and so on and so forth. So whatever you can refer, the references, the books at the library. That's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.